Aaron Judge in his first at-bat of the season goes deep. Of course he did. Judge hitting a 422-foot bomb to center to get the Yankees season started properly, and maybe starting another home run chase in the process with Barry Bonds in his sights this time. Judge also had a ribby single in the Yanks' 5-0 opening day win over the Giants. Let's get a look at the historic pace that Aaron Judge is on this season, brought to you by your Tri-State Cadillac dealers. He's on pace for 162 homers, 324 ribbies, while hitting 500. All three, of course, would be major league records. Let's talk about some guys, and are you already starting to consider this another possible historic season for one Aaron Judge?
Sal, I'm taking the under on all those totals that we just showed there, but I am willing to discuss history. How about another 60 home run season? That would be a guess, wouldn't it? Only two guys have ever hit back-to-back 60 homer seasons, Sosa and McGuire. And if Aaron Judge got to 3, even 50 home run seasons, there have only been a handful of guys, Ruth, Sosa, McGuire, who have more than that. They've got 4 apiece. So I would love to be on another homer chase, Sal. I think it would be great. And look, this guy, you know, he's got something to prove with the big contract. He's right in the prime of his career. He plays in a great stadium for home run hitting. So there's a lot of things.
One thing, too, maybe
there.
The pressure because of what he achieved last year off a little bit. If he gets around 60, he's already done it.
Right, and he's used to dealing with the big pressure and the attention on every single swing.
Maybe he will hit 80 home runs.
Let's go.
Garrett Cole was dominant today as well for the Yankees, going 6 scoreless innings while striking out 11. He allowed just 3 hits in the win. If Cole could just keep the ball, in the ballpark, he could be primed for a big season. Andy, is Garrett Cole underappreciated in this town?
It seems so. Look at what he did today. Look at what he did in the playoffs last year. We're talking about Scherzer, and was he gassed or was it pitch selection, all that in the 6th? And Cole, just big, strong ace in his prime, just blowing through 6 innings. Unhittable today. Obviously, completely unhittable last October. Great playoff resume in his career. Meanwhile, Verlander's not able to pitch. Scherzer, we just talked about. Jacob deGrom in his Texas Rangers debut was absolutely shelled by the Philadelphia Phillies, who's standing tall on the top of the Ace Mountain there. It's Garrett Cole once again.
Oh, did deGrom get lit up today? I didn't see that. Danny, there was a lot of excitement about the debut of Anthony Volpe. Volpe was 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base. What'd you take away from his debut?
Oh, my gosh. I mean, how cool is that to have a moment at Yankee Stadium? The kid who grew up right in Manhattan. He moves to New Jersey. He and his dad are playing catch right by Yankee Stadium. I mean, the whole story is kind of dream-like. He grew up being a fan of this team. He's so poised, right? His first at-bat here in the game, he walks, then he steals second base, and he does all this. He gets such a warm welcome from the bleacher creatures, throws his glove up. Like, for me, this is just a very cool moment. And you're seeing they let the kids play, right? I wanted this all along. If you're going to let him make the team, let him be there for opening day. Let him make history and get some excitement and some buzz around this team. I saw Giancarlo Stanton put his arm around him at BP. Like, this is a very cool moment. This kid is ready for it, and I think everyone's going to be, he's going to take some lumps, so be patient. But what you see is what you're going to get from him in my eyes.
Yeah, and Danny, I thought the fans out there at Yankee Stadium today were all over. They were ready to love Anthony Volpe, and his first at-bat particularly, they were on every pitch. Strike, oh, ball, ooh, the drama built to 3-2, and he drew a walk. I mean, I know that's not the most exciting outcome, but it was a very respectable outcome for your first major league at-bat, and an impressive one as well. Thought he had a couple of good at-bats today. Looked the part in the field. He's already a matinee idol in the stands, Sal. I couldn't believe the reaction to him. I mean, Judge even made a joke about his first at bat. He said, "I thought that Volpe was chasing 62 the way the crowd was there." So you can see already that the Yankee fans are enamored with the guy. It's only up from here.
And I actually do think he's going to live up to the hype. I like watching him because he's a ball player.